Well, got a little package in the mail from Mr. Niles over at City Rhythm. Got a few of his fragrances to give a shot, see what they're all about. I've seen a lot of posts on social media about them. Been itching to try them myself. Let's bust it open, see what this is all about. Stay tuned. So we have little note cards for Miami and Manhattan. We have a decant of Miami, decants of the new Rhythm and Pulse with the little accompanying cards. I saw him on a Instagram live going over this the other day. And a full bottle of Manhattan. Let's get to the bottom of this and see what they smell like. So, full presentation of Manhattan, cylinder style. I do like that. Has a sticker with the City Rhythm Manhattan logo. Has the wax seal on top. Okay, there's the bottle. Don't need that right now. And I believe these are magnetic caps. Indeed they are. Always like a good magnetic cap, and when it comes to these stock bottles, I love the cylinder style stock bottles much more than the standard square and rectangle ones we tend to see. So let me grab some test strips. I'm interested to see what this smells like. Let's see. 3 good sprays. Gotta love the magnetic caps. That's interesting. There's a freshness, there's a kind of herbal quality to it. Let's see what the notes are. Top notes of bergamot, cinnamon, and violet leaf. Definitely the violet leaf is what I'm getting. The mid of tea, incense, and labdanum. A base of tobacco leaf, vanilla, vetiver, and cedar. Interesting note breakdown. Definitely get a lot of violet leaf up top, that's for sure. That's that green quality, I think, that I was getting. Very, very fresh up top. There's a more herbal component hiding in the background. That could be this tobacco leaf and tea that I'm getting. That kind of makes sense because I was getting a lot of green in the opening blast and still am. But right now it's overrun with violet leaf. On the paper, of course. This is not on skin. On skin, it'll definitely open up a bit more. But on the test strip, I'm definitely getting this nice herbal green quality with the violet leaf. And almost like a leathery touch. Is there leather? No leather. There's labdanum though, so that could be what's doing that. Interesting. Because on social media, my Facebook group, Instagram, places like that, I do see a lot of posts about Manhattan. So it definitely had my intrigue. I'm glad Niles sent a full bottle of it for me to check it out. He said, you strike me as somebody that would like Manhattan. And I think you kind of nailed that one, Niles. Because I'm digging this. This doesn't really come across as anything I have already. And that's always a plus. We'll give it a spray on skin. Roll these sleeves up. Screw it. We'll spray all these on skin and see what everything's about. I was getting a lot of violet leaf, and the tea was really coming through. Very herbal, a little touch of leather on paper. Let's see what we're talking about here on skin. It's a little bit darker on skin, so it was definitely falling flat. Some of the earthier notes were falling flat on paper. I definitely get a dry tobacco in the background, kind of supporting this opening. The tea is very present too. Tea and tobacco leaf. And the violet leaf, it's kind of the opposite of what I was getting on paper. Whereas on the paper, it was mainly violet leaf that I was getting. And it's much more subdued here. It's still detectable, it's still there. But it is not at the forefront like it was on the test strip. I'm digging this. This is different. This is definitely a fall, spring type of fragrance. I feel like it might be a little too dense, a little more earthy than I would like for summertime, but definitely screams spring and fall to me. There's a little bit of a fruitiness going on here. Let me grab that card. So I think bergamot was the only thing I saw. Yeah, bergamot's the only fruity note in here, but it does have a little bit of a fruity tone to it. I don't get much of the cinnamon. I'm not getting a bunch of cedar. I'm getting a little bit, but there's a little bit of a woody nuance, but it's not really jumping out at me as cedar. This is an interesting fragrance. I'm digging this. So I have yet to pick out my scent of the day. I usually try to plan ahead for a few days and give myself a few options of things I'd like to wear. I think this is going to be what I wear on Sunday, which at the recording of this is Saturday. And I'm pretty sure I'll put this video up on Saturday as well. That tobacco is coming out more, and it's a drier tobacco. I like that about it. It's different. I like more earthy, dry, aromatic style tobacco leaf scents these days. That's kind of been my taste so far this fall. This is really, really freaking nice. I understand the hype behind it now. Originality is key when it comes to launching your own brand, and very original here. I'm digging this. Niles, this is a hit. This is a hit, guys. Worthy of trying. Let's check out Miami. So here we have a decant of Miami. Tropical Seduction. So this ought to be interesting. Let's give it a spray, give it a sniff, then we'll take a look at the notes. Got some florals going for it. Fresh, radiant, and it's got a little bit of a yellow floral touch. What's in here? Let's take a look. So, coconut, lime, saffron. Definitely get the coconut. Lang-a-lang, there's your yellow floral. Okay, that makes sense. Jasmine and osmanthus. The base is rum, ambergris, and cedar. This is an intriguing note breakdown. Get a lot of coconut. I don't get a ton of lime, but a lot of coconut and lang-a-lang up top with this rum. I do get that warm rum. This is interesting. Damn, this is... I like Manhattan, but man, Miami's where it's at. Oof, I say that. Manhattan's getting better as it dries. But Miami is bright, yet it has this warm radiance to it. And I'm going to attribute that to a combination of the rum mixing with probably a little bit of saffron, giving this kind of warm overtone. And it's not really an undertone, it's an overtone. There's a warm radiance that's kind of just wrapping my senses when I smell it. A lot of coconut, but it's not a suntan lotion type of coconut, thank God, because that's the ones when coconut comes across like that to me, not a fan. It's a boozy coconut smell because of the rum, very warm, without being spicy. So the saffron's not really giving much spice here, and that lang-a-lang really jumps out at me. But it doesn't make it a feminine smelling fragrance. For as strong of a yellow floral tone as I'm getting from it, it does not come across feminine in any way. I could see a lot of people really enjoying this one. This one, if I had to give Manhattan a number, I would give it like a 7.5. It comes across very good to me, but this is an 8. This has just got that little something extra with Miami Tropical Seduction. Bordering wowing me here. I mean, I'm enjoying this a lot. This is good. This is damn good. Yeah. So, if you're looking for fresh, boozy, and believe it or not, a little yellow floral, and something different, fresh but dense, Miami Tropical Seduction, I'm really, really digging this. Damn, this is good. And now I'm starting to get more of a woody nuance from Manhattan. Manhattan's getting better as it dries. The dry down's even better than the opening for sure. Damn. And them oil sheens too. High concentration here, guys. I believe they're 50% concentration. Damn, they smell good though. That coconut and rum is shining. Whew. Now I don't know which one I want to wear tomorrow. Might be a toss-up here. Interesting. I gotta say, I'm impressed here. I didn't know what to think going into it. I didn't want to look at any note breakdowns. Like, it's a pretty cool little touch that Niles put what he was trying to accomplish, the note breakdowns, and even has a little story on each fragrance. That's a damn good touch. I gotta say kudos, Niles. This is impressive. The scents are impressive, and everything else about the situation is impressive. These little note cards, these say a lot about this business. It really does. There's no guessing work. There's time and thought put into it. It's colorful. It gives a story. I love storytelling in perfumery, and that's what we're getting here. And even something as subtle as a magnetic cap. That goes a long way with me. So Manhattan, I would give a 7.5 out of 10. And Miami, that's definitely an 8 out of 10. Very good, and one that's slightly better than very good. Now with Rhythm and Pulse, these are yet to be released. So I know this is intended for the gym, depending on the intensity of your workout and layering combos and all of that. So I'm actually going to get back to you on this. I'm not even going to do a first impression on these. I'm actually going to the gym in a little bit, and I'm going to wear these to the gym and see if it, when my body heats up, if it really starts making it project like crazy, if it's actually gym appropriate for this oil concentration. And I know Ambroxan's in them. Yeah, Hedione, Ambroxan, Isoi Super. So they're very fresh fragrances. So might be perfect for the gym, and I want to test that out, and I'll actually do a separate video on Rhythm and Pulse with some actual real-world experiences in the gym to let you guys know what I actually get from it. Well, that is my thoughts and first impressions on Manhattan and Miami Tropical Seduction from City Rhythm. Love that these are included with the little storylines for each. Really digging this brand. I gotta say, Niles, kudos, my friend, because I know you'll see this video. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback and love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried stuff from Niles? You've tried any of these fragrances from City Rhythm? Who's excited about the new Rhythm and Pulse coming out? It's 2 different fragrances, 2 different intensities for 2 different levels of intensity for your workout. I think that's an interesting concept, and I'm actually going to put that concept to the test and do a separate video, a follow-up video for those specifically. I will have links down below to City Rhythm for the Instagram account, as well as the website where you can order everything. Really digging this. Really digging this. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Manhattan or Miami and you give them a spray now, you might just end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.